Hey guys, Spooks here, and welcome back to some more Shadows over Loathing. Now we need to go to the Gatorman Hamlet. A geyser of swamp gas erupts nearby with a loud sound, and a brownish-yellow cloud. I won't bother trying to describe the smell. I'm sure you can imagine it for yourself. A large swarm of stink bugs quickly arrive and start zooming around inside the gas cloud. It's unclear if they're attracted by the smell or if they're refilling their stink bags or what, but they have the cloud. But when that cloud dissipates, you're probably going to have a lot of unwanted attention. Toss a match in a geyser. A scented candle might be more appropriate, but a match will have to do. Whoom! The swamp gas ignites in a bright green ball of flame, and the stink bugs comet away, doing impressions of very short-lived fireflies. Ooh. Guards stop in their tracks and start sniffing around suspiciously. They're almost certain to notice you if you get any closer. I'm gonna get closer. I get a match the mouth into the screen, increasing all of its stats by 1, decreasing your party stats by the same amount. Ally. HP. I need to remember I need to use my grenades. Direct. Yoinkus. And yoinkus. Sweet. Gatorman skin pants. Gator punch. I'm the terror that stalks the swamps. Another one of those Gatorman campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way? Charles' other wrench. 15/16. This campsite is similar to the previous one. A lot of Gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. Gatorman sure are slobs. Charles? Well, the fridge is busted. This is going to be a headache come lunchtime. Ooh. You're not Charles. You're my savior. One more day trapped in there and I would have succumbed completely to despair. Who are you? I am Fabian, an illustrator of the natural sciences. Arid steppes, glittering bergs of ice. But lately, my interests have taken me to these damp lands. I am in my soggy period. Do you know of a creature called Occam's Gator? Occam's Gator? Supposedly a large gator with 2 tails who breathes smokes from its nostrils? Oh yes, I think you're describing my mother-in-law. Okay, so you don't know. No, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. Melanie has always been kind to me. Okay. Every weekend she makes me a ball of nougat. I apologize, Melanie. How did you get in there? I was traveling to the swamp to sketch the native cypress, only to be caught in a net by these gator-esque men. At first, they allowed me to roam within the confines of this camp, but when I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put into a refrigerator. What truck? Oh, I hurtled through the camp like a bass out of hell. There was a boy and a girl at the wheel, and I called out, "Stop! I am a prisoner, take me with you." But they drove on. What makes a person two-headed? Where was the truck headed? North of here, I'm sure of it. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Have you come across my friend out here, Charles Wallace? Charles? No, I remember meeting someone with such an unusual name. If you want to leave, the way out is more or less clear. Oh, I do want to leave. That is good. Good guess. If we ever meet again, it would be an honor for me to paint you a portrait. I'm an artist, as you know. I cannot paint you right away as I'm in my soggy period. But if I conclude my work, or if you become soggy, who knows? Am I not soggy enough? Not for academia, no. Academia. Ooh. I don't know. I need to put my actual good thing on here. Oh, I can just search him. Get my save combination. You reach into the water and carefully grope the Gatorman's pockets. At least you hope those are pockets. Find a scrap of paper. Ooh, 313 meat. Bye-bye. Ooh, meat hook. Ooh, rut-row. Ambush. Okay, let's see. The turtle. Okay. Clobber Sylvester dudes for 17 damage. 26. Good, Gandhi. He's gonna belch. That's gonna be Moxie. This is gonna be Muscle. We need to actually use our items. We've got so many of them. Well, he gets irritated, so he can just kill me. Oh, 22. Hallelujah. Whew, barely. Oof. One AP. Abracadavarti. Okay, Sylvester. Okay, you're gonna do more damage. Gatorman Ruptooth. Oh, that's unfortunate. I should still be able to take him out, though. Especially because I can throw a rock at him. I love that that's something I can do. I like a hoop. Dead. Oh, wow. This muscle plus 5. 3 armor to hat. Small punch. A forge, presumably for hammering on terrible gator meals. Ooh. This is not a happy place. A banjo. Oh. Dang it. Muscati plus 5. It heals you for 3 HP. Ooh, my. Okay, I'm gonna equip this and then I'm gonna put some fun stuff on it. Hefty frog and fork. Okay, let's look again at the differences. Go Mysticality plus 6 physical damage, heals you for 3. Okay, this reduces their mysticality. So that's still something really good, but these guys aren't really using a lot of mysticality. So I think my frog and force is going to be good for right now. Ooh. Dry swamp meat and a swamp mushroom. I probably shouldn't eat that. The swamp mushroom does not appear in any mycology texts because mycologists famously refuse to get their shoes wet.
Hi there.
Greet, human, not eat, greet.
Thanks, I appreciate that. You seem a bit more relaxed than the rest of the Gatorfolk.
Yes, everyone crazy, don't know reason. Not belong, leave swamp.
Where will you go?
Dunno, wander.
Oh, like a hobo?
Hobo, what that?
Basically someone who travels from place to place because they're looking for work or just off anywhere specific to be.
Yes, hobo gator. First though, need weapon to defend self. I want you to have... Yes. Okay, that's my good one. That's my regular one. Oh, I need something stronger. A hobo code.
Do you know any hobo code you could teach me?
Hobo code? What that?
Oh, right, you wouldn't know any yet. It's like symbols that hobos use to leave messages for other hobos. Here, I can show you some of the basic ones.
Okay, so you need a strength. I think I can get another gator stick if I really try. Are you kidding me? I wanted to keep all my cool specific ones, but whatever. Yes, good. Weapon strong, safe now, thank human.
No problem. You know, there's a bunch of hobos collecting in a camp outside of Ocean City. They're pretty accepting people. I don't think they'd mind you joining. Plus, it'd be handy to have some muscle around the place.
Sound good, I go. I lost my corn holders. Probably where the Gatormen keep their billions upon billions of swarming bugs. Eh. Let's see. The Frog Bog. Wow, I somehow found that while I was up here. Don't know what I expected. Speak to the frogs. Clear your throat. There was a frog in it. Maybe don't use that joke and talk to the frogs, though.
Hello, frogs.
Frogs. Frogs, frogs. Not. You're not a frog? I am not a frog. Frogs, not even succeeded.
Wait, are you saying you're humans, not frogs?
Right, right, right. Oh, that's alarming. You think about what it would be like to be trapped in a frog's body. After a few seconds, you stop thinking about it because you don't like thinking about things that fill you with harrowing existential angst.
Well, how did this happen?
Quarry. Ancient, ancient. Quarry, cave, curse.
It's kind of hard to understand you with everybody talking all at once. Could you all stop talking except one frog?
Single, share, share, all mind, share, single. All frogs share a single mind. Wow, that's incredible. This changes your... Actually, you can't think of any significant consequences of what you've just learned. Try to remember the last time you interacted with a specific frog as an individual, and it was the biology class. Probably not best to bring that up.
Is there a way I can help you?
One of the larger frogs hops up to you and coughs loudly. A shiny green object flies out of its mouth and sinks into the water. Gleaming emerald. Roll up your sleeve and plunge your hand into the nasty water. Your fingers find a hard object, which turns out to be shiny.
What should I do with this?
A second frog approaches and belches up a soggy piece of paper. You decide to just look at it instead of touching it with your hand. It appears to be a shipping label from a nearby quarry. Share luck. I'm assuming I have to put it back, and they probably shouldn't have touched this. An abandoned campsite. As you're on your way to the quarry those talking frogs wanted you to go to, you stop to consider how strange the situation you've gotten yourself into is. You're startled out of your reverie by a smell of smoke. You stumbled upon a recently abandoned campsite. Maybe there's good towards Charles. Yeah, I should probably go there. There it is. Charles wrench set. It's another Gatorman camp, all right. And there's 4 more wrenches here. 3 and 32nd, 63 and 64th, 27 28th, 255 and 256. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing toward a nearby hill. From the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance. Apparently, hammered together out of nests of rusty scrap metal. It's gotta be where the Gatormen took him. Okay, well, we're not gonna go there yet. I'm gonna help these frogmen out. As you round a clump of mangrove trees, whatever kind of trees these are, you come face to face with a bearded Gatorman in his big filthy sack. Why did you word it like that? Oh, I should clarify that it's a burlap sack and it doesn't have a face, just the Gatorman does. Buy sack, 129 meat, sell final. Hey, see? Oh wait, that wasn't enough for him though. It's like Crimbo, a sad, wet, dirty Crimbo. Drive efficiently. Excess gas use will be deducted from your paycheck. Yep, he's turning into a frog.
Hi there. This might seem like a strange question, but do you know anything about a curse? Your attitude says no, but everything else says yes.
Well, he's not going to be any help. Work some management with titles like Shaking the Invisible Hand, You Deserve More, and How to Get Blood Out of the Turnips You Hired. Painting of a safe. Is that meant to be a reverse psychology? You push the painting aside and find, surprise, a safe. Unfortunately, it's a key-type safe, and you don't have the key. Not that a combination lock would have been much better, but you could have twiddled the dial and hoped to get lucky.
Hi there.
Ribbit.
Nice suit. You look like a fancy guy.
Ribbit.
I guess you basically won the frog lottery, huh?
Ribbit. Okay. Bess. Cool. You give the files a quick riffle through. They tend to be very thin, and people who were hired and then quit real fast. There's only a handful of current records. They aren't very interesting. Look me up. What? You don't work here. I still don't believe you worked at that gas station or that restaurant. Well, I did. Fine. You slip through the folders and holy crap, there you are. Sylvester 2 to the 3rd. Yeah, get around. Intimidating Stetson. It's advertised, it's a mess. Ooh, I got some junk mail. Neat. Table is swarming with flies. Oh, the bunkhouse. What we got? Although in this lamp is dried up. Only one bed. The S must have been a typo.
Hi, ma'am.
Ribbit.
Can you tell me, can you communicate to me in some way anything about the curse?
Ribbit.
Oh, please. Jeez, don't do that with your neck.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys pulled this out. Yep. Hey, don't touch that. Ah, a talking up.
Man,
That's right. I'm a human man, not a frog at all.
I have reason to believe that you're actually a frog in a man's body somehow.
Well, it's my body now, and I'm keeping it. I don't need any dry skin leg walkers coming in here. And holy hop, you've got the missing eye.
This big emerald? Yeah, I was just noticing that it looks an awful lot like the other one.
Okay, I absolutely need you to step away from that statue. Right, hoppy now.
You don't want me to fix it? It looks pretty important.
It's very important. It's an ancient idol of the frog god. And when the humans blasphemed against it by removing the eye, this particular human right here, I might add, they were cursed with the great croaking one's righteous fury.
Oh, so that's why other people here and the frogs in the bog nearby.
Yeah, you guessed it. It's the old Freaky Friday routine.
I don't know what that means.
Forget about it. The point is the humans did the crime, so now it's the frog's time to shine.
If I put the eye back...
If you put the eye back, it undoes the curse, yeah. Oh, hop. I maybe shouldn't have told you that.
Those frogs, people really want their bodies back.
Well, so hopping what? Hop them.
Jeez, man.
Look, take your inherent pro-human bias into account and consider the injustice of the situation, okay? These people come rolling in here with their machines and stuff, tear up our land, spill oil and gasoline everywhere. Then, they find this ancient religious icon, and the first thing they do is try to loot it. These aren't good people, and they got what was coming to them.
What should I do?
Tell you what to do. Take the other eye out of the statue.
What? I don't want to be a frog.
Don't worry about that, I won't curse you. What it'll do is make the original curse permanent. No take-backs, no do-overs. That's justice, Tadpole. Tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal. You can keep the emeralds. Heck, I'll make a necklace for you. You like necklaces? I'm getting used to having a neck myself.
Well,
you're gonna lie. Alright, go ahead and help yourself. This will be a real weight off my shoulders, you know? I've never even had shoulders before. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back. Like, they're not great people, but mostly it's the foreman. Okay, the statue's one remaining eye twinkles in the dim light. It almost looks like it's winking at you. Which does not exactly help when it comes to making a decision here. Maybe be a little more explicit about your desires, huh, Frog God? In the interest of full disclosure, I should point out that this is a one-way decision. If you mess with the idol, you won't be able to change your mind afterwards. I'm gonna return it. Because I think these guys, they need money. They need to be able to afford for their family. They probably didn't want to remove that, but I wish I could just keep it on the foreman. But I can't. No, don't! You socket the missing emerald back into the statue. Both eyes flash with the brilliant green light, then dim again. No, hop you, you bastard.
You okay?
My brain feels slimy.
Hey, are you, the original you?
I'm the actual human guy, yeah. My name's Roger. Sorry, a lot of their I don't know what to do for the voices for foremen. One night. No. Name's Roger. Thanks for your help. I think I would have gone crazy if I had been trapped as a frog for much longer. Although I guess there isn't a lot of practical difference between a crazy frog and a sane one.
No problem, Roger. I was happy to help.
If that's still true, we've got another problem.
What's up?
Yeah, see, I don't know how much you saw of the situation at this quarry, but it's a really terrible place to work.
It does seem kind of run down.
It doesn't need to be, that's the thing. We turn a good profit, but the foreman refuses to spend any more than the absolute minimum on the facilities and wages. And meanwhile, he's eating caviar for lunch like he's John D. friggin' Rockefeller.
Jeez.
You should have seen his face when I showed him that idol. His tongue hit the floor like a cartoon wolf. He's getting yacht catalogs in the mail. Well, us that do the actual work gotta take turns sleeping in one bed.
Why don't you quit?
We tried to start a union, but he just called in the Pinkertons to rough us up. We try to quit. It's the same deal. We can't even just walk out because he watches us like a hawk. See, I figured it was not their choice per se, but what are you gonna do? Decided to take our chances anyway, though. See that tunnel back there on the left? That comes out past the trees. If we stuck out here at night, he won't spot us. We'll be out of here and well on our way to town by morning.
You're planning to cross the swamp at night?
It's not much of a plan, but it's the only plan we got. The only problem is, the tunnel's full of flies. Some kind of nest.
Ah, you need someone to clear out the tunnel for you.
That's about the size of it. The size of those flies is real big.
Swell.
We need you to kill any maggots in there too, so they don't come back.
You?
I ain't got anything to pay you with, but we'd really appreciate the favor. Yeah, sure. Oh my. Part of this wall is bleeding. Oh great. Yeah, only 15 health though. They do 15 damage each. You're gonna need 4 AP for this. And there we go. Abracadabra mozzarella. Destroy the horrible things. We're going to have to stomp them and squelch them basically individually. It's going to be super disgusting. Would you like to read a full description of that, or shall we move on? Well, I don't want to... I don't, actually, because that's disgusting. I kind of want to back of that, actually, now that you say that. Looks like you missed one. It seems like it really enjoys riding around on your head, though, so you haven't gotten the heart to kill it. You destroy the pile of maggots with a series of gross noises, unpleasant smells. You are now covered in maggot guts. The end. Oh no, it's on my head. Please get off. I don't want you on my head. Actually, might not be too bad. We'll keep him. We'll name him. We'll name it Maggie. Oh wait. Let's go this way and let them know that they're all gone. Hey, how's... Oh, don't come any closer. What are you covered in?
Oh, this, maggot guts.
Well, thank you for clearing out the tunnel. Please leave this enclosed space and get some fresh air.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I was saying it more for my benefit.
Everything alright?
I'm really thirsty for some reason, which is weird because water is practically the only thing we get to eat around here.
Is it clean at least?
Well, yeah, that would be a real stretch, but it's alright once your immune system gets acclimated. I grew this mustache to help filter it.
Everything alright?
My tongue hurts and I've got kind of a gross taste in my mouth.
Oh.
I've mainly been eating shoe leather though, so that isn't really new.
Oh, well, it might be new in a way. Everything okay?
Oh, I don't like to complain, but I'm so tired. When I took this job as an office assistant, I never imagined I'd be in charge of all the cleaning and maintenance around the camp. There's so much. I'm only one person.
Oh, that's rough.
Now I'm having these weird dreams about frogs. Honestly, it makes me regret giving up laudanum. But I shouldn't go through their stuff while that lady's watching you. So, if they're escaping tonight, then when we start the next chapter in the new day, I should come back here. 10-4. Scram, I'm busy. Hey, leave my safe up. Painting. Leave my painting alone.
Why'd you just say safe then?
Leave my painting safely alone.
Are you okay?
That depends on whether you're real or I'm hallucinating you.
I'm real.
The frog thing, though, that was a hallucination, right?
No. That was real too.
If you're about to tell me my shoelaces really are butterflies, I should warn you. I don't know how I'll react to that.
Maybe you should go get some sleep.
Well, let's go to the frog log. Find an old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. Most of its contents have long since hazardously dissolved into the local ecosystem, but there's probably some stuff left. Oh, dang. Sweet. They probably don't like me. Okay, fix it.
All you frogs are just frogs now, right?
Well, that's probably for the better. Well, that was fun. Where am I supposed to paint fences? The Dolphin House didn't have one, did it? Monster Shack. You take a wrong turn, and instead of ending up where you wanted to be, you end up at the Monster Shack. You know, it's the Monster Shack because the big sign on it that says Monster Shack. Yes, I somehow ran into that. Alright, we've got Maggie, Turt, and Molly. Oh, hello. These kids are alright. That's pretty heartwarming. Instead you find out the decayed and crumbling tumble-down shack strewn with ancient wreckage you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids.
What the? Hey, what are all you kids doing out here in the middle of the swamp?
Why shouldn't we be?
Because it's dangerous here?
Yeah, but this is where the monsters are.
That's why it's dangerous.
Do you believe in monsters, mister?
I believe the real monster is man. Okay, I guess I deserve that.
Oh, sorry. All 6 kids sigh and roll their eyes at you. Do you believe in monsters or not? You can't join a monster squad unless you do.
Of course I do.
There's literally gator people.
It would be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise.
You mean you've seen him? Oh, for real?
Well, yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Vampires.
Oh, those don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks. We're looking for real monsters.
I don't understand what real means in this context.
Since you believe in monsters, you can join our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything because it's a secret. Great. It'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf with those old bookcases we scavenged.
Is that it? I'm a member now?
Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long, and we're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look. Hey! I'm gonna reach inside it. Boris hisses at you. He must know you're an outsider. Mars Capone's monster, or the modern provolone. And mental elementals. She's an ally. That's what I like to see. So you're someone else. That could be nice. Let's look at how much XP we actually have. 290. Should probably get that. Let's see. Let's see what books we've got that we can finish out. Mind Melt. Increases meat drops. Pretty good. I feel like I'm going to use this guy a lot. You internalize the details in the appendix, allowing you to strengthen all other organs of your creations. You summon a test elemental who grabs the book out of your hands and tears it in half.
He's alive!
And apparently it's Arnold. Ooh, a big leather-bound tome sits on a pedestal.
What's this book?
List of vampire nests.
It's like 400 pages long.
Lots of vampires in this swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out.
What are you reading?
It's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here.
What are you looking for?
The honey ape.
What now?
You've never heard of it? It's a very famous monster. It's a hairy primate, or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands. I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legends and the reports of honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid.
That's interesting.
I know it lives around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it.
I could help you look for it.
That would be excellent, thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a tracing. That might help you track it down. Trying to get one of its fingernails is proof.
How will a fingernail be proof?
Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously. Alright, well, Maggie's just sucking on my brains.
Hi there.
Hi.
I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid?
I'm Moss Man.
You are, huh?
Okay, well, not really, but I want to be a Moss Man when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. It's actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the Moss Man, though, but I know he's real. I've seen him.
What's a moss man? A man made of moss?
Yep, he's all fuzzy and green. It's so neat.
Oh, hey, you should go see him for yourself.
Oh wait, you should go see him for yourself. Then if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore. Sure. Great. Here, I'll mark the place in your map. It's called Moss Rock Grotto. And if you see him, try to bring back some moss as proof, okay? I like Cyclus.
What have you got there? Perfume samples?
Kinda. This one is a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane, common swamp gas, basically.
Ew. What's the other one?
Coffee. They clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose.
Okay, so why?
I'm researching a creature known as the Smell-O-Wisp. Smell-O-the-Wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells, so I figure if I can match its smell, that particular chemical mix will tell me more about it.
The smell of the what?
Wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook-off judge, but I think there's probably a more scientific explanation.
You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent...
The girl gesture certainly had a sign over her workbench. No fart jokes.
Oh, come on. It's the smell of the wisp.
No.
I don't know what to say then.
If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs, I could really use a sample to analyze.
Okay. So I'll go find the smell of wisp.
Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down.
I just smell through this?
Yeah, follow your nose. I'm getting so many side quests.
Hi there.
Hey, say you're a grown-up. Can you help me with something?
I'm not buying you any cigarettes.
No, there's this swamp lady named Barbara Yagara. Everybody says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real, because I've seen her hut right here in this swamp. But I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not.
Swamp lady?
I don't want to call her a swamp witch or a swamp hag or stuff like that. It would be mean to judge her that way without having even met her.
Kids these days. Alright, I'll check her out for you.
Great, thanks. I'll mark her out on your sponge map. Anyways, bring back a feather to prove you met her, okay?
She has feathers?
I mean, from one of her pet birds. The story says she has a ton of them.
Well, how will you know it's not just an ordinary feather I found somewhere?
Well, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Well, then why do you need me to bring proof at all?
Because that's how quests work. Oh, I saw the radio.
Wait, you didn't mention the radio. What's the radio for?
Oh, this isn't related to Barbara Yagar or anything. I'm just trying to find a station so we can get some music in here. The reception in this hat is terrible, though.
Nice hat. What's the triangle mean?
Thanks, it's the Great Pyramids. Well, one of them, anyway. Ever seen them?
Only on your hat, not personally.
Well, maybe you will someday. Ooh, is that... Are we gonna get an Egyptian west of Giza? Giza of Loathing?
Hi there. Are you, into flies?
Well, kinda. They're interesting, but once you get over the gross factor. But mostly I'm just studying them because I'm really interested in the flyman.
The flyman?
Yeah, or maybe the manfly. I haven't decided which way is better yet.
So what is the flyman and or manfly?
He's a scientist that moved into the old Flemberg place. I did a little spying on him. I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly.
Why would anyone want to do that?
I don't know, but that's what's so interesting about him. She looks at her feet and blushes a little. Also, he's really handsome.
For now, you mean?
Well, yeah, I'd really like to meet him, but I'm too shy. Can you help me out?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'll show you where the house is. If you meet him, could you bring me back a souvenir?
Like what?
Maybe one of his chest hairs.
What is this thing you're making?
I don't really know. I'm just kind of messing around with it because I'm taking a break from my main project. Hey, do you know anything about the Chupa Naranja?
I try to avoid spicy food. It gives me the hiccups.
No, this is kind of monster that eats oranges. They're supposed to be from way down south, but I know there's one in the swamp somewhere. Unfortunately, no matter what kind of trap I build, it keeps escaping. Do you want to try?
Sure.
Great, feel free to use my workbench over there. I've got plenty of spare parts and stuff. If you manage to catch it, bring me back one of its nostrils as proof.
A nostril? Not the whole head or pelt?
Oh no, I don't want to kill it. Just prove that it's out there. Grab some... Okay, carefully pick up the trap and then carelessly shove it into your sack. Huh, well that was interesting. Well, we have so many new things now. What to do next? We need to find something that'll let us breathe underwater. Oh. You're browsing your way through the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose trumpet now and then. This swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water and rotting compost. The biome. So it's not like that's news or anything, but you wouldn't be surprised if this swamp was at least nominated for world's worst smelling swamp. Oh, what is that? Oh, something smells like a rotten egg mated with a fire tire, or tire fire, and then the egg the tire fire laid also went rotten. Squinting through the tears, you see a patch of brown air hovering nearby. That must be the Smell-O-Wisp that kid was looking for. Follow a safe breathing distance as the Smell-O-Wisp bobs and weaves through the fetid marsh. Eventually, it comes to a rest on a running tree stump, and you sneak up quietly behind it. Just as you're about to grab a sample, 3 Gatormen casually stand up from where they were crouched in the knee-deep water around you. Ah, jeez. Don't. The Gatormen beat the hell out of you. Dang it. We need more stench armor. Cool. Yeah, keep fishing in your bird bath. I gotta go splash some water on my face. Can I do that in the No. Yes. No, it was in one of the places I gotta do the sandwich. Oh, hello. Please come in. I don't get many visitors apart from the birds. A young woman with a rather twig-oriented hat greets you.
I might be in the wrong place. Are you Barbara Yagara?
That's correct. And you are?
I'm Sylvester Duty III.
A pleasure. Come in, come in. Thanks. You have a lot of birds.
Oh, I've never seen an indoor bird bath before.
Oh, that was a gift. It's too small for my boats, though. I'm gonna do some cooking. I'm gonna actually try to find something. Property junk data tailfish. So it's just random fish. So that's why I just sold one previously. Something for stench. Just in case I come upon them again. Beautiful.
This is a really nice house. To be honest, I was expecting something a lot more, witchy.
Oh, you've heard the old stories. Those are about my granny. She was really into croning.
Croning?
Ah, being a crone, all the really old traditional magic stuff. She lived to be nearly 200 years old when she passed. She left me this house and all the birds and so on.
I see. Is that why you're here, chasing the old legends of Barbara Yagara?
Well, not exactly.
Wait. Well, not exactly. I met a kid who's into the old stories, but he was afraid you might be the child-eating kind of witch, so he sent me instead.
Oh, that's adorable. I don't think I've ever eaten a child. But there's no telling what was in Granny's stews.
I'm not sure if that was meant as a joke or...
Sure.
Anyways, I'm supposed to take back a feather to prove I've met you.
Okay, I can't just give you one, though.
Are you sure?
Yes, sorry, I have to give you some kind of test first. It's a traditional thing.
What sort of test?
Well, it's a lot of work keeping this room clean, what with all the birds and all, getting me out of my other chores.
Chores?
Or you could fight me.
Fight you?
Granny trained all these birds to be killers, but I haven't exactly been out looking for trouble like she used to do. So they could use some exercise, That is... Oh, wow, that is a lot of birds. Great. I think I can do this though, because they only seem to do like 1 damage. Oh. Yes. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, dang it, hit her and she's invulnerable. Okay, well, let's just go. A little plop. Ooh. Ooh. They're forbidden from healing themselves. Good to know. I bet the longer the fight, the stronger these birds are gonna get. I'm trying to find who has the most. Okay, 5. You can do 10 damage. I want to do the one that has the most. Oh, that has the closest to 10, I guess I should say. Oh, come on. You totally could have dodged that. I'm really glad I decided to do the fight. This is much easier than I thought it would be. I was a little worried when the fight started and there were so many birds. Let's see, there was 8 birds. Ooh, my cheese friend. Nobody dies. 8, 10, 9, 8. Okay. Just a little plop. I'm glad I just decided to fight. Oh my gosh, I killed her. I thought she was invulnerable. Why is she dead? Oh, nice job. That was a real workout. Here you go. You earned it. 3 range of damage on a hit. That's kind of cool. What's down here? Probably all her birds first. I really want to mess with it. Ah, she probably should have done her chores. She probably would have let me do that. Ah, darn it. This guy looks different than all the other ones. Dang it, I should have done her chores. I could have got cool stuff, but I just used my fists instead of my brains. Oh, it's the Smell-O-Wisp. You're here. Jesus of the cosmos, obey me. I really don't want to kill the cloud. Or the wisp, because that's probably not good. Oof. No. Hey. That went downhill very quickly. contemplative. Okay, let's think. Maybe one more stench armor. What are we looking like on that? Oh, I need a total of 7 stench armor. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, there we go. A Gagette. So now, means we should have stench armor at 7. There we go.
Well, if this is the moss man that kid was talking about,
Alright, you've got a real unusual coincidence here. Doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it might be the best to take to it. Nah, I'll just talk to him.
Excuse me, are you a moss man?
Yep, that's me, Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sylvester Duty III.
Welcome to my humble abode. I ain't get many visitors. Well, except some weird kid I keep peeking around the trees.
Are you actually moss, man?
Ain't quite sure I get your meaning. That's my last name, like I said.
Yeah, but are you a human person or some sort of moss swamp creature? I get this is a strange and possibly rude question.
Well, I weren't always this way, but I've been living in this swamp a long time. Just kind of dug in and got comfortable. The moss just sort of grows out of me natural like now instead of hair. Guess it happened so gradual, and I got so accustomed to it, it didn't occur to me to the question.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to give you some kind of philosophical crisis.
No apology necessary, friend. But it's something I'm going to be chewing on for a while.
Can I have some of your moss?
Excuse me? You drop an existential bombshell on me and now you're asking for part of my body?
I'm not really not in top social form today, I guess. I do need some of that moss, though.
Well, I'll tell you what. You help me solve this puzzle of whether I'm a man or a monster, and I'll give you some moss. Let me have a look.
Well, let me have a look at this moss. Yeah, this is Sphagnum decidiosi.
Well, what's that when it's at home?
Well, it's sort of the moss version of a fungal parasite. It grows on animals that don't move around much, like sloths, and steals the energy and nutrients that would otherwise be used to make hair. Basically harmless.
Well, that's a relief.
If you feel a strong urge to get yourself eaten by wolves, though, I'd recommend trying to ignore that.
Gotcha. So this means I'm a regular human?
Well, yeah. With an asterisk next to regular, maybe, but yeah.
That sure is a relief. Let me give you some of this moss, like I promised. Thank you.
Say, are you a hobo?
Well, ain't that the thing about hobos, that they're always on the move? I feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo.
Well, I happen to know a group of hobos that have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. I bet you'd be welcome there if you're interested.
Well now, I do value my solitude, but it certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation. Ooh, sparkly. Going to use an energizing powder. Nifty. Let's see if we can do... Oh, there, another one. Alright, let's try traveling here and see if we'll get that stench. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist-deep in the opaque bog. Her hand rests on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. Catches your eye because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast.
What sword is that?
This is the blade of your great aunt. Many moons ago was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim for a cost.
Okay, what's the cost?
In time I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it.
Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword.
The sword has satisfying heft. You can see why your great aunt liked it so much. But with it comes something quite unsatisfying, something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed.
You geesed me?
It is a simple magic, binding you to your oath until such time when I have need to be service. On that day, I will find you.
Can we just do the boon thing now? That'd be a good sword. Better be a good great sword.
Dang it! No, I'm not wait, no. Because I just messed with muscle, moxie, and mysticality. Never mind. I'm still fine. Oh my. Ooh. Some more junk mail. That I keep collecting for some reason. Oh no. I'm gonna steal your stuff while you're in there. got a tiny workbench. Chunk of lead, spray on asbestos. That's cool. Reduce all enemy stats by 3? Ooh, I can do another one. I'm gonna make a nuclear bomb. Ooh! I got some good stuff.
Hi? I'm Sylvester. Do you need help?
I absolutely need help, thank you. My name's Flemberg, Paul Flemberg. I moved back into my parents' old house here because nobody would give me a lab space for my experiments. Turned out an assistant would also have been nice to have.
What are you trying to do?
Improve myself. You know, better, faster, stronger. At least one of those. But I put the wrong settings in the control console, and all that happened was that I shrank.
You can't just change the settings?
The door doesn't open from inside.
But...
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
Oh, okay, well I can just let you out.
No. Opening the door will depolarize the booth, and it takes months for the field emitters to recharge. Not to mention the fact that I'd have to collect all new supplies of genetic material, so the door can only be opened once.
Geez, you really didn't think this through. Well, what should I do then?
You have to fix the settings on the console.
What should I set it to?
Clearly, if I knew that, I wouldn't have put the wrong ones in myself. Just making me better before you open the door.
Better than what?
Better than a normal guy, I don't know. I spent so long thinking about how I could build this machine that I didn't have any time left to think about why I built it. There's probably a correct combination. I should probably go find that. I cannot go find that. Well. I think human lungs might be better.
Okay, I get it. Jeez, now what?
We pretty much have without improving. Yes, I'm sure. Tries to hold the door shut, but isn't strong enough.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't really have time for this. I just need one of your chesters.
Oh wait. But I did the machine. I thought that was supposed to fix him. Ah, fetch. I'm sorry, little man. I thought that was the right thing to do. Dang it. Well, that sucks. I can just get the gas cloud. Dang, that really sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. I tried to do it right. I messed up. That's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints. Well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobat convention in the middle of the swamp. Oh, what was that thing the monkey was talking about? The honey ape. All the tracks. But geez, the more you look, the more of a confusing, trampled mess these tracks are. It seems like there are different sets of tracks leading in different directions. How many thumbs do you say this thing has on one hand? On one hand? One. How many fingers was it? 4. Oh, I need 6, Moxie. Which I had before I got cursed. You gotta be kidding me! Well, the prince up to a clearing in the middle of a small stand of trees. You're surprised to find an animal pretty much like the honey ape that kid described. Like a somewhat larger chimpanzee or a very small gorilla, but with disproportionately large and human-like hands. Sitting on the ground, casually drinking out of a beehive. Dang it. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Sorry, I want to end this with us getting all the different parts. Oh, goody. the tricks. How many thumbs? 1. 4 fingers. Because they creep up on the unsuspecting primate. But you run out of the trees and brush to run out of trees and brush to hide behind before you get close enough to really do anything. Well, outsmarted. Beans. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get to where I can smell the smell again. Here's a sad sight. Old house abandoned long ago to the swamp, half sunk in the wet. Sorry. Might have been a nice family living in the house one time. Now you look at it. It's a shame is all. Jeepers creepers, there's a bandit shot dead on the floor, right in the foyer. Just come here looking for treasure from the look of it. He wasn't the only one. Explore. Oh, the sting of death hangs heavy in this place. Alright. Holy gosh, sitting room is littered with bodies. 3 more bandits. The entire defensive line of the Ocean City football team. Obvious what happened. Bandits and football players got sold the same line on a buried treasure by some shifty rumor monger. Both groups came here searching for their fortune, ran into each other, and everyone got shot to pieces. Wherever that double dealer who sold him the tip is now, he'd better be smiling. Oh, he's here in the kitchen, also shot by a bandit. And a linebacker, it looks like. But he got him too, poor pathetic souls. Now the bedroom, the finish line, and here's who made it. Quarterback and the wide receiver. You figured they'd been on the same side, but they shot each other in the back simultaneously. There's nothing in here but a single jewelry box on a nightstand. Ain't that funny? All that death for a couple trinkets. Nothing wants a person like Green. Yoink. I'm gonna weep openly and continue where I'm going. But I got a jewelry case. Amethyst armor. Wow. That's pretty nice, but I really like my ring of universal healthcare. Come on. Oh. Yes. Now we gotta... Oh, I don't need the stinky stuff, though. So now... my muscle to get to 7. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it either. That'll get me close. I only need my Moxie at 6. I guess I can change this to... Okay. Sorry, we're gonna get this. I know we're a little over time, but... Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I should have just fought him. All the tricks. 1 thumb. 4 fingers. Sneak up on it. Outsmart it. Grab it. You leap on the small primate and wrestle it to the ground, screeching loudly. I mean, the primate is Screech. No, let's be fair, you both are. Once you get it pinned, you grab it by the wrist and yank off one of its long, untrimmed fingernails, which, thinking about that, is making me wince, and I've written some pretty horrible stuff in this game alone. With that horrible deed accomplished, you let the creature loose, and it runs screaming into the swamp. Excuse me. Congratulations on successfully stalking, outsmarting, and assaulting a small weird ape. Oh, that's right! A spot of color in this drab swamp catches your eye, and you find a pile of withered orange husks in front of a shallow cave. This must be the lair of the Chupa Naranja. Fortunately, it isn't home right now, or maybe since you aren't an orange, it wouldn't be dangerous to you anyways. I'm gonna set my trap. You set your trap and hide behind a nearby bush to wait for your prey. After a while, you start to get very bored, and remember that people who hunt with traps don't typically sit and wait for the prey to show up. Instead, they leave and come back later. That's kind of the whole point of animal traps. Okay. I forgot we had to do that one. I'm sorry, guys. So we will pick that up. Actually, no. There you go. I'll check up Sash. Neat, thanks. Oh, she's pretty nice. Oh, cool. It'll give me extra stuff because I'm getting, like, badges. I mean, from one of her prudes, right? Right, yeah. She doesn't have feathers herself. We established that.
Oh, good. Good, just checking. Here you go.
Wow, thanks, mister. What was she like?
She was pretty nice, actually.
Oh, this thing's gonna be really good. This is gonna be worth it. Hi, did you find the smell of wisp?
I sure did. Please don't open the jar while I'm in the room.
That bad, huh? I wonder if it's gotten stronger since I met it. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. You hand over the nose trumpet she lent you and the jar of foulness you collected. Oh, yeah, that's Moss Man. Oh. How do I look?
Mossy?
This is the best day of my life. Gross.
It turned out you were right. The honey ape is totally a real thing.
Oh my gosh, really? I knew it.
Here's your tracing back on that fingernail you wanted. Something wrong?
I guess I'm just torn between excitement, vindication, and the fact that this is a much grislier object than I realized it was going to be.
Oh, don't worry about it. The honey ape will be fine. Add 9 more.
I guess that's true. Anyway, thanks for helping me. Here's another monster squad badge.
Ooh, I still have 1 more.
Okay, let's try to wander. Nuts of this swamp. Look, my best glad rags are turned into actual rags. These stockings are silk.
Well, I guess now they're silt.
Oh, haha. You're about as funny as a rubber crutch. Sorry, her voice has changed multiple times. I know that.
Oh, come on. If we keep moving, we'll be done here sooner.
Nothing doing. I ain't moving from this spot till I've got a proper set of pin covers. She drops a nickel into a nearby payphone and talks into urgently for a minute.
How on earth did you find a payphone in the middle of a swamp?
I phoned my pop. He's sending along a pair of his old fishing waders.
That isn't what I asked you.
Before long, a delivery boy arrives with the waders and hands them over to Molly with a tip of his cap.
Very fashionable. You'll knock him dead at the dance-off.
Laugh it up, Buster. If anyone I know gets a peep on me wearing these, you're the one I'm gonna knock dead. Savvy? The sack was actually pretty good last time. Ooh, we find the arm of a traveling salesman sticking out of the ground. Given the condition of the arm, it seems like its body has been seems like the body it's attached to must have been down there for quite some time. I got a ring. The ring slips easily off the finger, because the finger is both wet and withered with decay. One or the other would have sufficed. The rally shift adds 2 additional armor to each element. That's really nice, actually. Every time you try to dig, the hole immediately fills up with water. You decide to just use the shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day. Let's try going over here, because this is where I put the trap. Oh, hey. Despite anything the map might have to say about it, you've managed to wander back to the spot where you set that trap for the Chupan Naranja. Peering through the bushes, you discover that your trap is indeed trapped something. It sort of looks like a giant toad with a tentacle face covered in boils that might also be eyes. You have no idea what a Chupan Naranja looks like, but this seems about as likely as anything you were imagining. The presumed Chupan Naranja seems pretty annoyed about being caught in your trap. Approach it. You carefully sneak up on the Chupan Naranja. Since it's both distracted by the trap and also unable to turn around, you manage to take it completely unawares. It struggles futilely as you grab it in a headlock and slice off one of its nostrils. The creature roars in pain and anger, but by the time it manages to thrash its way out of the trap, you are already completely the heck out of there. Sweet! We did it! I'm only a little bit past. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough. Sorry, I'm gonna actually eat something before I forget. Yes. Switch you back to you. Yeah, I think that's good.
Hey, I caught that Chupan.
Hey, I did the monster sash, is the achievement I got.
Hey, I caught that Chupan Naranja you after. You look pretty fierce, but the trap did the job.
Wow, that's great. Now we have a real proof for why there aren't any oranges in the swamp.
Sure. Here's its nostril.
Neat. I'll wear it as a ring.
Okay. Anyway, don't go near that part of the swamp for a while. It was real mad.
Muscle, Muscality, Moxie, 1 additional combat item, 5%. Wow, I'm putting that on. Like, it's gonna make it so I don't do my +3 to magical weapon attacks. but it's like plus everything else. Just new cat unlocked. You can now pet Boris to receive a boon. Pet him now. One physical armor, free spooky armor. I'll keep my current boon. Cool. Guys, we're a proper scout, and we got a friend called Maggie. Well, thank you guys all so much for joining me. This was such an interesting episode. Pretty sure the frogs were in this one. Time flies when you're experiencing many strange things at once. But until next time, guys, stay spooky. Toodles!